Maybe they have bad image, but red pollen orbs useful to nop on. If I get my hands on anyone who misuses orbs... That doesn't sound good. Can you imagine? We pollen crafters have nothing but bad feelings about this. We cannot just leave things as they are. Is there anyone we can do? Anything we can do? A little different there. I know that. That's why I call on friends for help. I'm not fool, you know? I want to refine red pollen orb creation process. I will create next generation of pollen orbs. Friends will help me, of course, right? And we get safer energy. In order for this quest to show up, you need to have completed Mechanis Core. You need to have completed the Master's Successor, and chosen Gadada, which is Route A for me, as the successor. You need to have completed Banner of the Betrayer, which we just did, and you need 2.5 star affinity in the region, which is really easy to get considering you just killed Banna. But what do I know? Seems red pollen orbs can still be misused. Want to turn strong orb into weak orb. Wonder if this can be done. Get the research data from a Nopon researcher. 30,000 gold, 50,000 experience, and slow 4. This one's called Safer Energy. I think I said that already, though. Very grateful to friends. There are much anger in red pollen orbs. Thus, they release huge energy. We must let them become calm. Then they will mature into pollen orbs that can not be misused. Did you know that objects also have emotion? Some other Nopon researching control these emotions, I hear. I hear she in research lab in Colony 9. You know her? I want her to share her data. Please go get it for me. No problem, leave it to me. Very good, Shulk. Let's get this sorted out. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at the quest. Because we haven't actually done it before. Nothing really new here, though. Nothing that we didn't already see. So, let's head out and find this Nopon researcher who's in Colony 9. I believe that they would tell you if she was in Colony 6 at this point, but she's not for us. So let's head over here and see if we can't find Mephi, who is here still instead of Perrine. Perrine went to Colony 6. Mephi gets to stay here. Hey, look. Friends want to know about study of emotional responses? Mephi thinks she studied this long time ago. Mephi knows something about this subject. Someone in Frontier Village wants to see Mephi's research? Mephi happy that her research can come in useful. Wait a moment, please. Ta-da! Here, friends, go! It's so old now, paper get worn, and Mephi get food on it, but it's okay. Enjoy! And we get the research data. Anything more to say before I go? Yeah, no, nothing yet. I thought you would get some affinity links at this point, but maybe we already got one for you. Let's head back to Pollenworks. Just straight back to Pollenworks. That works for me. And we'll go talk to Gadada. Let him know that we have the research data, and apparently it can be relied upon. It is good research data. Even though I'm not entirely sure about Mephi doing that. I don't know why, though. She seems capable. Sort of. Oh, this is data I was looking for. Can I take it? Very grateful to you, friends. I'm glad everything worked out. I will use it wisely. We will ensure that pollen orb's energy safe to use. And we get safer energy now done. Excellent data. Gadada make them weak orbs. 30,000 gold, 50,000 experience, and slow 4 for our trouble. Gonna leave that behind. Don't necessarily need that. Anything to say before I go? Yeah, but Banna does it all the time. How you doing, Banna? Oh, now we're talking about other affinity links, but no. Alright, let's warp down. to... Actually, let's run down from here to the Pollen Orb storehouse. I can just run for it. I don't need to actually warp every time, just most of the time. Alright, save me a little bit. A little bit. Can I not go? Fine, I'll go around. It's gonna try to save me a little bit of time, but it didn't work out. Alright, at this point, Doba has a quest for us, but it's one we have seen before. He wants us to go get some stuff for him. Shouldn't be too bad to get the stuff. They're in Colony 9. 2 fallen objects. Alright, so let's head out. We'll go back to Colony 9. And we will go actually to the Central Plaza. And for this one, I'm gonna kick Dunban back out, bring... who do I kick out? Charlotte. We'll bring Charlotte back in. Or Carla, depends on how you want to look at it. Either way, she's back in. We need the healer. More than we need a tank at this point. And we'll head all the way through. To here, where we can fall down and then swim back up. We need to head to Anti-Air Battery 2. That's our goal. Anti-Air Battery 2. It shouldn't be too difficult to get to. We have been there, relatively recently after all. But the best part about it is that none of the super high level monsters that we could have seen, I should say, at the beginning of the game, they're so low level to us now that they don't aggro on us. And I don't need to fight them anymore. So we can just head out there and take my sweet time getting everything. So we want to go to a couple spots here. Let's see, where is the cannon, technically? I think the cannon is there, like straight ahead here. So the first stop, yeah, there, I can see the red orb from here. So it's where all those Flammy are hanging out. That's where we need to go first. And hopefully we will find the other one just as quickly. Alright, one fallen object, and then the other one should be over here. I feel like after such a big fight in Banna, they kind of give you a couple easy quests to do afterwards. I'm not entirely sure why they did it that way. Because this quest would not have unlocked unless you defeated Banna, because it actually requires safer energy, or the one that Cherry gives at this point, which is distilling active ingredients. You need to complete either one of those in order to get that done. So it's kind of weird that this one is kind of easy and with relatively lower level enemies, but you can't get it done until afterwards. I'm gonna start the Sacred Altar this time. I'm not sure which way is faster. It always feels like this way is faster, but that's not necessarily the case, especially if I get caught on fences and stuff like that on the way up. Then I look silly, and I waste time. Hooray! Just what I wanted. Let's head up to floor number 2 here. And we can find that quest again to turn in. Another quest done. Like I said, it's going very quickly. Because I either have the stuff or I can easily handle it. Alright, what did you want at this point? I thought that was it. Oh, no, don't we have to... Yeah, give it. Okay. So... I thought I just needed to talk to you guys at this point. I think I have to talk to Gadada first? Just to make me run, isn't it? It is just to make me run. Because Cherry is right there, and I could have given it to her. She was standing just a couple feet away, really. There we go. So one gift down. Then we head back down here. There we go. There's saving some time. And Cherry's gone. I got here faster, but it didn't matter. Cherry was already gone. Alright, here's a gift from Doba for you. Now we can turn this into Doba. Hooray, everybody likes me, including the people in the town. And we have completed presents for priceless pupils. And we get aggro up 5 as a result of that. Maybe that's good. I don't think I need that much, but I'll take it. I don't need too many aggro ups, you know what I mean? But with that done, let's do a little bit of monster hunting, which I haven't been able to do. So our first stop is going to be on the Fallen Arm. Where is it? There we go. Fallen Arm. And we'll go to Digit 1. And I don't think I took this one out. I think I saw it. Maybe I fought it. I don't remember. If it's not there, then I'm going to assume that I fought it. We need to go find... which way am I going here? It is this way. I'm going to go find powerful Eligos. And the spider there will hopefully give me another affinity coin. Which is all I really need at this point, right? Just the affinity coins. So can I climb on this? What does this get me, though? Doesn't really get me much. Gets me another place to fall down and get hurt. It's not digit 1, it's like digit 2. Alright, so there's powerful Eligos. Should not be a difficult fight for me. And we'll see if I get an affinity coin at the end of it. See if I already finished this huge spider off already. That's technically a giant ant, isn't it? It's not a spider, it's only got like 6 legs. No, it's more like an ant. I don't know why, but I always think of it as a spider. There's been a lot of games that I've played where spiders do only have 6 legs. I don't know if it just was laziness or something with the way that the game was made, or if it just looked odd. I've been told that a lot. That if you put the proper amount of like fingers and stuff like that. Hey, I got the affinity coin, so no, I hadn't fought this before. Like if you put the proper amount of fingers on a hand in a cartoon, it looks weird, which is why like the Simpsons only have 4 fingers. I think they even made the joke once, but why do we call it a high five if we only have 4 fingers? So, like, that's one of the mysteries that we will never figure out. Let's just do this and then die. Yeah, it doesn't matter what things I hit. I don't need to do a chain. I just need to kill things. But I did get the affinity coin, so that was worth it. Silver and tall fiber. I'm gonna grab one. It sounds so familiar. I think I turned in that quest already, but man. Showing me that again makes me think I just need to get a lot more of it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the one that Eligos herself actually dropped. Maybe. No. Sure. And this last one here, another silver and tall fiber. No, flyer. I got a flyer somewhere along the way. I mean, makes a little bit of sense. So that's the level 80 monster. let's head back to Villiera Hill, actually, on the Bionis' leg. And we will, try to find a unique monster that is there. We need it to rain, though. That's kind of an issue. Which way am I going? This way. We need it to rain, which is never a fun thing to do. I don't like the weather-specific ones. I understand it. I know games that have done it. I've played a couple games that have had that sort of thing where it's just, oh, normal enemies here during this time, but at this special event, then all of a sudden there is a higher level monster there. And you're going to want to get that one. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. You know what I mean? Just because I've played many games with it. Because then it ends up with silliness like this. Where I'm just constantly changing the time, hoping that it rains. That's always one of the problems, is that it always feels like it takes a long time. For whatever reason, like I said before, it feels like it takes a longer time to make it start raining than to get it to stop raining. Any sort of special weather, it's harder to get it to start than to stop. So you always have to be a little careful when you do it. Because you never know when it's going to go away. But getting it to start takes a while. And there's not much that I can do outside of this. This is the fastest way to change the weather. It just doesn't, actually change the weather too often. But eventually it will. And then we can take on the monster that's down there. Because I don't think I took him out, because it requires special weather. And eventually it'll show up. But yeah, there's a lot of things that kind of stand out to me a little bit more, my third time through the game in a row, that didn't stand out to me the first couple times. And this is one of those things where it's just, this again, which makes it more annoying. This, the first time through, that's not so bad. But this again, the second and third time through, that's when it starts bothering me. And I do know there are Let's Players out there, especially completionists like me, that go through the game multiple times before they do a Let's Play. And as a result, they're able to make sure they know entirely what they're doing. They remember every key aspect of the game as it finally starts to rain. Please tell me that he's here after all of that. But that's never been my thing. I don't like doing it that way. I don't like playing the game a couple times in a row and then going into a Let's Play of the game, because, like I said, the things that I find annoying about a game are going to be just kind of enhanced by that process. And I feel like I'll be particularly negative about a game if that is the case, when normally I wouldn't be. Like right now, I wouldn't normally be complaining about having to change the time like that if I didn't already do it several times. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons that I do the channel the way that I do it, is because although I do want to show off everything, I don't want to be bored or frustrated with what I am doing. And if I did, multiple playthroughs of the game in a row and then the Let's Play, by the end of it, I'm going to be not necessarily bitter, but a little bit more jaded to everything than I normally would have been. Alright, down you go. Another affinity coin for me. We can get the treasure chest and we can get out of here. There's that immortal moss that I needed. Art, seal resistant, good footing. More immortal moss for me, though. Not that I need that at this point, but I will take it. Alright, so let's head out of here. We're going to head to Sawtoro Marsh, which is not that far away from here. We're going to go to the sororal statues again. And we need to go find somebody that is hanging out around here. We actually need to find a couple people on the eastern side of the statues, because this is where the High Antio went to. At least some of the High Antio went to after the events of Mechonis Core. But we will talk to these quest givers next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by my jaded squad of Fiora, Shulk, and Charlotte. Dunban, Ryan, Melia, and Ricky were along with us. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.